I'm Alan Morrison. I'm a trustee of the Derbyshire Historic Buildings Trust. And today we're standing in the Victorian chapels in Spittal Cemetery Chapel in Chesterfield, which have been ruinous for many, many years since they became redundant. In the 1850s, the parish church in the middle of Chesterfield with the famous crooked spire was running out of space in the churchyard. So the borough powers that be decided it was time to create a new cemetery away from the centre of the town. So in 1857, this building was put up with two chapels inside it, an Anglican chapel and a nonconformist chapel. And today it's still an operational graveyard, but of course the chapels have been redundant for many, many years. Borough Council had a problem. They were a listed building, couldn't be demolished, and their conservation officer came to the trust to say, well, can the trust help to find a solution to this redundant historic building? We approached the Architectural Heritage Fund for financial assistance to help with preparing a professional options appraisal of the building to look at its possible future uses, the costs of those uses, and whether in fact the building, when repaired, would have any market value at all. The studies showed that it was way beyond economic repair to be anything other than possibly a self-build project. So we were delighted when John came along and agreed to buy the building from the borough. They were very unsure about selling it to a private individual, understandably, in the middle of an operational cemetery. The trust has a number of roles, one of which is to be an enabler, to twist people's arms basically, to say, look, come on, if you don't want this building, either we take it off your hands and renovate it, or can we pass it on to somebody else? Can you pass it on to somebody else who's willing and able? We're delighted that we've been able to enable this work to go ahead by persuading the borough the right thing to do was to sell this building.
You really could not get inside the building. It was just a dumping ground, basically. The outside, you have to break your way through it, something like out of a fairy tale to get inside. I just had a look at it and fell in love with it. The exterior, that is going to be how it was. When it was built in 1856, I want it to be all original. Inside, it'll be quite modern, but keep all its features. But I want to keep as much as I can. I'm going to put this to the public as a community hub, put something back in community really. It's a busy cemetery, people like walking through it, and it's 5 minutes from town centre. The other side I'm doing is a home for myself, be a few bedrooms, keep it spacious, and it's just an exciting thought that you can live in such a beautiful building.